Hey guys, it's Miss Sublet. I wanted to hop on here and share some information just because I got it in the mail today and I thought it was a really good opportunity for you all, for our whole school. So today I got in the mail something called Doodle for Google. Okay, and it's a contest, and the theme this year is right up my alley. Okay, the theme this year is how do you take care of yourself? Okay. Um, I have a poster and it's all about like how you care for yourself. And they sent me this poster and that's what it says. I care for myself by, okay. And it's all about self care. And that's what Miss Sublet thinks is the most important thing for everyone. So, real quick, before I let you all watch the video about the contest, I want to talk about self care and what is it? Okay. So, for example, if you play an instrument or like the guitar or something like that, and you had a really bad day and you just need to go and get away from the world for a minute, you might get out your guitar, okay? And you might play your guitar, right? That's called having self care. Other people might like to exercise for their self care. Okay, they had a bad day and they just need to go for a run. That's not Miss Sublet. Okay, that's not how I do my self care. But for those of you who do like to run or exercise for their self care, that's awesome. That's good. Okay, sometimes when you're running, it just seems like the world is being left behind you, right? So, other examples might be taking a hot bubble bath, okay, or listening to your favorite music, or maybe even playing with your pets. Okay, having something to pet and just love, and something that loves you back, right? Um, there's lots and lots of different ways to practice self care. Okay, Miss Sublet's currently, because mine changes all the time, is painting. Okay, I really, really like to paint right now. And whenever I had a really busy day and I'm a little stressed or something like that, I'll go down to my art room in my basement and I'll shut the door and I will put on some music and I will get out my paints and I have little ceramic objects that I've been painting right now and I'll just paint and it lets me think and it kind of lets me kind of put the day behind me. So that's what I like to do. Okay. So the theme for your Google Doodle is self care. How do I take care of myself? Okay. So I'm going to let you watch this video and then we'll go over a little bit more and we will send out all the information to your teachers and we'll go over the prizes that they're offering, which are really cool. And we'll get it started. Okay. So here's the video from Google. You all watch it. Okay.
Are the fun Google Doodles are the fun creative pictures that you often see when you visit google.com. A doodle is a piece of art that uses the letters Google. Doodles celebrate holidays and important events from history. They also recognize special people and their accomplishments. Usually, a team at Google makes these doodles. But once a year, we give students just like you a chance to make the doodle. In this lesson, you will create your own doodle for the Doodle for Google contest. The doodle you make should be based on this year's theme. You can use the theme to design your doodle in any way you want. You will complete an entry form for the contest. The form already has the letters Google written out. Use these letters to guide you while you work on your doodle. You can draw your doodle on the entry form, a separate sheet of paper, or a computer. Just make sure the artwork is taped to the completed entry form. For the Doodle for Google contest, you will brainstorm ideas about a doodle based on this year's theme. Decide on which materials you like to use. Create your doodle. Write a short description of your doodle. And get a parent or guardian signature before your teacher submits it. To submit your doodle, Make sure you or your teacher, parent, or guardian fill out the entry form completely. Include your description, also called an artist statement, and get a signature from your parent or guardian. Make sure you fill out all of the other info on the entry form as well. You can also upload your doodle directly to the doodleforgoogle.com website, or you can mail it to us. If you use a separate piece of paper or took a digital photo of your artwork, please make sure it is attached to your entry form. Your doodle could win you lots of goodies from Google, including a college scholarship. Now, you might have some questions for your teacher about this contest. Take some time before moving on to the next video to have your questions answered by your teacher, or to read through the Doodle for Google website, and then get ready to doodle for Google.
Okay, so now you all know a little bit more about it. I'm sure all of you all have been to Google and seen some of those fun doodles that they have on there. And I think it would be really neat for somebody in our school to have their doodle on Google. So let's go over the prizes, which are pretty cool too, but that's not the only reason we want to do it. I think that this would be a good lesson for you all and would be a fun activity for your class or for separate students or however you all want to do it. So, the national winner, okay, so that means the winner in the whole country, all right, they get a $30,000 college scholarship. Okay, now I know a lot of you kindergartners, first graders, second graders, third graders, hopefully fourth and fifth are kind of learning a little bit about college, but um, you all don't really know how big of a deal that is yet, but that's okay. It means a lot of money for your future. Okay, so $30,000 for a college scholarship. And then they also, this is really, really good, they also get a $50,000 technology package for their school. All right. That's really, really good. They also get cool Google swag, Google hardware. I don't know what they mean by that, but it sounds fun and cool. And then the national finalist. Okay, so those are the people who are finalists. They didn't win, but they came close. They get, um, they will have their doodles featured on the Google Gallery. Okay, how fun would it be to be able to like show our whole community that a Houstonville student got to put their Google Doodle on the actual Google page. Like I would die to get to tell everybody that, okay? And then you also get a $5,000 college scholarship, Google hardware, and fun Google swag. All right. The state and territory winners. Okay. So these are just the kids out of our state. Okay. Will have their doodles featured on the Doodle for Google Gallery. All right. And they will receive Google hardware, a congratulatory message from Google, and fun Google swag. Okay. And that is awesome. So I think, all right, I really and truly believe that there is a student in this school that can get into the finalist category. Okay. I know it. So, what I'm going to do is I will email your teachers, but I'll also put a copy of the, let's see, can you all see that? No, not really, but it says Google on here, okay? I'll put enough for every student in each teacher's class in their mailboxes, okay? And if students, if teachers, want to do this as a classroom thing, they can. They just need to put your full name at the top and the description. Okay. And the description is just a little box down here, but it has to be 50 words. Okay. And then they can just put them back in my mailbox. All right. And I will mail them out. We have until March something. Let me see. Hold on just a minute. March 4th. Okay. So we have some time. So teachers don't have to feel like they're rushed to get this done if you want to do it. I also put some in Miss Sutherland's just in case she wants to do it as an artwork in her classroom. Okay. And if teachers decide, I don't have time for this, that's fine. Just send it home with the students and they can do it at home and their parents can send it back here, which will be fine, and I will mail them. All right. Thank you all for listening to my impromptu guidance lesson. Just remember to think about how you care for yourself. Okay. How do you use self care? And that's what the theme is. So, you all have a wonderful day.